Good morning. This is number 1, Wednesday 2023, and we are in business communication class. In the last class, we started the lesson professional communication in a digital, social, mobile world. And in the previous class, I presented on what is communication and what is the importance of communication. And then Suraksha presented on conventional communication model and social communication model. And we had assigned the second topic to Arjun, and he is absent today. So we have assigned other topics to Sajina and Ellen. And so because Arjun is absent today, so I will cover his section, and when he comes, he will present on something else. So let's begin talking about the second learning objective. There are 6 learning objectives. Every chapter has learning objectives. For example, in this chapter, you will learn about effective communication, you will learn about professional communication, you will learn about communication, conventional communication model and social communication model, you will learn about benefits of business communication and technology, you will learn about what is ethics and ethical communication, and you will learn about 6 good skills that you will learn in this course. So let's begin by asking, what is professional communication? Before that, let's ask the question, what is professionalism? If you check on page 46 of your book, if you have the book, at the margin, left margin, there is a definition given. It goes like this. Professionalism is a quality of performing at a high level. Okay, what is professionalism? Let's write here. Performing at high level and conducting oneself with purpose and pride. Okay. Conducting oneself with purpose and pride. Look. Performing at high level. Whatever is your job, if you are a cook, then if you cook the best dishes in a very neat and clean and hygienic way, you are a professional cook. Suppose you are telephone operator at the front desk, and if you are well dressed, you come on time, leave on time, you know your responsibility, you maintain good logbook of what calls came, what responses you gave, and all the documents are properly kept in the desk, and it's neat and clean. You are a professional telephone operator. I'm a teacher. Now look, I'm a teacher, so I'm formally dressed. I have good knowledge of the subject and content. I'm prepared. I'm using technology, and I am taking things seriously, and I'm trying to perform at a higher level. Though this class is teacher-centered, in that sense, it's not a very good performance, but if I perform in a more effective way, then I'll be a professional teacher. And another thing in professionalism is knowing the purpose, knowing why you are doing something. Why you're doing something. So we began by defining professionalism. Now, there are 6 elements of professionalism. What makes you professional? Let's discuss one by one. See, first is striving to excel. You become professional when you say, I will do better than others. Suppose you are a cook, and let's say there are 6 cooks in your hotel, and if you say, I will cook better dishes than rest of the 5, then you become professional. So first quality that makes you professional is saying, I will perform better than others. That makes you professional. Then being dependable and accountable. What do you mean by being dependable? When you take responsibility seriously, when you are punctual, when you are regular, when you work hard, when you work smart, when people can trust you, when you sincerely carry out the duties assigned to you, then people can depend on you. You will not let others down. You will not deceive. You will not say, sorry, I could not do. You will not bring reasons and say, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not prepared. You will do or die. When you have this attitude, either I will do or I will die. Though the word die is not good, I'm sorry for using that. But that attitude, that I will perform at any cost, that makes you dependable. And you know, when in your hotel career in future, if you are a cook, for example, you are never absent. If you are going to be absent, you inform on time. If you are going to be absent, you find somebody to replace you for that day. If you are going to be absent, you find replacement, you inform them, you tell them clearly, do this, do this, do this. And then you remain absent. And in your absence, your hotel runs smoothly without difficulty. Then you become dependable. Your boss can easily depend on you because you are reliable. Even when you go sick, you find a replacement for you. And you make sure that the customers who visit your hotel, they are not disappointed, right? Then, being a team player. Look, many people are individualistic, introvert, and they don't like sharing things with others. They don't like asking others for help. They like working alone. That's not always a good thing. For example, if you are climbing Mount Everest, for example, it's not always good to go alone. There's a team. There should be needed a team because you need help, right? So, what is professionalism? If you can collaborate with others, if you can collaborate with others, if you can work together, if you can solve conflicts and problems in your team, if you can easily interact with others, talk to people, then you're a good team player, right? Suppose I'm a teacher here. I teach business communication. There may be other 4 teachers teaching other 4 subjects in your course. So if I'm a good team player, I will communicate with them what they are teaching, how they are teaching. I will communicate with them what difficulties they are facing. I will share my experience with them. I will listen to their experiences. And together we 5 teachers will work together to make sure that we teach more effectively. That's team playing. If you are in a hotel and if you are, let's say, receptionist. Now, being a receptionist, you receive messages and you convey messages to different people. And if you are not a good team player, then there can be problems. You may have front desk officer, you may have manager, you may have cook. You need to communicate with all people. Suppose you are a boss and 10 people work under you. If you are not a good team player, then 10 people will not feel comfortable working under you. Okay, then you have demonstrating a sense of etiquette. What is etiquette? Etiquette is knowing what is okay to do and what is not okay to do. Etiquette is knowing social manners. You should not dig your nose if you are in a hotel. If people see that you dig your nose, oh God, this is very bad thing. Nobody will come to eat in a hotel. Maybe my example is dirty, but it's a very good example. You should not use slangs. You should not misbehave. You should know how to stand. You should know how to communicate with your customer. You should know how to give the receipt of the payment. You should know how to offer the dishes, how to clean, everything, right? Etiquette is about good manners, good social manners. And etiquette is also about personal grooming, your hair, your beard, your nails, and all cleanliness and formal dressing, sense of dressing. Then you have maintaining a positive outlook. Keep smiling. Have a smiling countenance. Never make negative comments. Even if there is a problem, say we can solve it. Always look for the positive thing. Always be hopeful. That's what makes you professional. Then making ethical decisions. Never make immoral decisions. Always ask, is this right thing to do? Or is it wrong thing to do? If your heart says it's a wrong thing, don't do that. Not because nobody is seeing, let me do it. No. When nobody sees you, two people see you. You see yourself and God sees you. Right? So never do wrong things. Never do immoral things. Never speak bad words. Never be rude. Never shout at people. Never get angry. Right? So these are the 6 elements that make you a professional. Right? Another, what makes you professional is have a clear understanding of what your boss expects from you. If you are a boss, write clearly what you expect from your juniors and give them. If I'm a teacher, I should clearly tell you what do I expect. For example, I expect you to read the chapter at home. I expect you to come to class with the notes. I expect you to come to the front and make a presentation. Very clear. Similarly, you expect me, Divakar sir, you teach us clearly, speak slowly, make us understand, do not insult us, do not harass us, do not misbehave, do not get angry, make us happy in the class, make us learn, motivate us, inspire us. Let's learn together. Very clear expectations. So you become professional. You become professional if you clearly understand what your employers expect from you. Right? Okay. You become professional also if you know how to acquire, process and share information. How to get information, how to analyze information, and how to share information. For example, just imagine you are communication officer in a big 5-star hotel. And she is, let's say, the receptionist. And just say that she is having technical difficulty on her desk. You, being the communication officer, you should clearly be able to understand what is her problem. You should be able to understand what can be the solution. You should know how to train her to solve her problem. Because you are the boss and she is working under you. She is a receptionist and you are the communication officer. So her problem goes directly to you. Right? So as a boss, as a communication officer, you should know what information she needs. You should know how to give the information. And you should know how to process that information. In the same way, you become professional when you use communication to create healthy relationship. Never shout at people. When you shout at people, they become sad, they feel bad, and they're not happy with you. And they won't be feeling good with you. Smile at people. Even if somebody does something wrong, excuse for the first time. Tell them in a pleasant way not to do it again. Right? Train them, encourage them. Communication aims at building good relationship. Because if you have good relation with other people in the company, they will praise you. They will work for you. They will give their time and energy for you. If you are a boss and if you have very good relation with your employees, they will always cooperate you. But if you have a very bad relation, you shout at them, right? You misbehave them. They may smile at your face, but they will do backbiting at your back, right? In the same way, okay, let's see this picture, this figure. figure 1.3, where you see the 6 qualities of professionalism. Be the best, be dependable, be team player, be respectful, be positive, and be ethical. We read earlier, right? Then, okay. Every organization has a formal communication network. For example, at this college, if I want to mail you, I cannot mail you from my personal account. I must use college email address to mail you. If you mail me from your personal account, you can't send to my college account. It prevents. For example, every communication we do here is so transparent. Any email you send me, a copy of the same email goes to the principal without your awareness. Any email I send you, a copy of the mail goes to the principal. Because you should know. The principal should know who is communicating what, when, where, with whom. That's why, in that case, everything will be good. Otherwise, if we don't know who is doing what, things may go wrong. Right? So every organization has a formal communication network and formal communication channel. Okay. Here we have a formal communication network. For example, if you see figure 1.4, if you have the book or soft copy on mobile phone or hard copy, on page 49, you can see a figure, formal communication network. For example, who do you see at the top here? Who is at the top? Can you see on the screen and tell me who is at the top? President. And below the president you have Vice President Finance, Vice President Marketing, Vice President Research and Development, Vice President Production. See the departments: Finance, Marketing, Development, Production. And do you see the arrows? If you see the arrows, I wish I had a stick. If you see the arrows, let me focus on the screen over there. Okay. If you see the arrows, do you see the Vice President Production might communicate with Vice President Marketing, and the Vice President Marketing might communicate with the junior accounting manager or with his colleagues, Vice President. Do you see the communication? The arrows show horizontal communication, vertical communication, and diagonal communication. Horizontal communication happens at same level. Vertical happens up and down, down and up. And diagonal may happen from higher to lower or lower to higher. Come in. Yes. Good morning. How are you? Yes, we are having class. Yeah. So, do you see here? This marketing president communicates with accounting manager. Here you see line supervisor communicates with a higher level e-commerce manager. Director communicates with a lower level advertising manager. Line B supervisor communicates with plant manager. Advertising communicates with plant manager. So do you see, there is always a cross flow of communication, cross flow of information, right? So the green line shows downward communication. Can you see down arrow? This red line shows upward communication. You can see this one, upward communication. This shows diagonal communication. So communication can be upward, communication can be upward, it can be downward, it can be diagonal. I wish after, when does your class end today? I wish I was able to take you to offices here and then show you how this is happening here. Maybe I will do this today. Maybe I will take you with me around the college. I'll take different offices and show you where is upward communication, downward communication, and diagonal. Okay. Now let's move ahead. We also have informal communication network, right? For example, informal communication network might take place in social setting, right? You may share information over the teacup. You may share information in the canteen, right? Okay. Then we have audience-centered approach. Professionalism means following audience-centered approach, for example. What is audience-centered approach? Always, for example, as I speak to you, I speak slowly. Why? Because I think if I teach you, you should be able to understand me. So I am taking care of my audience listener. So audience-centered approach of communication is when you care about people you are serving, right? You pay attention to their needs. You pay attention to what they expect from you. That is audience-centered approach. Okay. Now, I presented learning objective 2, that is what is professional communication. Who was given this approach 3? It was given to Suraksha, I guess. Suraksha presented yesterday. Now let me go to 4. Now I'll invite you, and you will come and just come your note copy, whatever you have, and present. Okay. Learning objective 4, 5 major benefits of business communication. Who was given it? Ellen, you were given? What was given to you?
That was given to Arjun, sir.
Huh?
Arjun.
No, Arjun was given second one. Okay, I want you to present now. You were also present last time, right? You were given one topic, right? Okay. So I want you to come and present now. No, don't worry. Take your copy, marker, present. No problem. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. See, don't worry. Jump in, dive and swim. Jump in, dive and swim. So let's invite, anybody can come. Say, I will come, sir. Say, I will come and present. No problem. We have displayed on the screen. You can use that my laptop. You can read from my laptop, no problem. You can read from my laptop. It's all right. Hello. Come on. Yeah.
You choose now.
Huh?
You choose.
Get it?
You choose.
Malibuzina.
I'll choose going one.
Huh?
I'll choose going one.
Sir. I want you to say, I will present. Okay, Sajina, come. Come. You can come with a copy, you can come with your notes, you can come with a mobile, anything. And feel comfortable, feel okay. Come and just present your understanding, no problem, don't worry. We are not going to be perfect, okay? And we will not film you. We will not film you. So Zina, can I clip it here? Yeah. Here is a marker. Take the marker.
I don't.
You might need to, right?
Just...
Okay. So Zina, if you remove the what you call that face mask, your voice will be recorded clearly. Here's a mark. Okay, go on. What topic are you presenting on?
It's define ethics. Explain the difference between an ethical lapse and...
Okay. Defining ethics. So let's begin by talking about what is ethic. Define it. Read it.
Ethics are the accepted principles of right and wrong that...
Wait, let me write. Let's do it together. Let's write ETHICS, ethics, question mark. Say it again slowly.
Ethics are the accepted principles of right and wrong.
Okay. It's about what is right and it's about what is wrong. Okay, fine. Go on.
That governs behavior and decision making within a society.
Say again.
Ethics are the accepted principle of right and wrong that governs behavior and decision making within a society.
Okay, right and wrong behavior and right and wrong decision. Fine, go on, go on.
And the next one is difference between an ethical lapse and an ethical dilemma.
Okay, I don't know that word. Let me write. You said ethical lapse, fine. And then you said ethical dilemma, good. Could you explain the difference?
Ethical lapse is knowing that something is wrong and doing it anyway.
Okay, let me write here. Ethical lapse is, let me write, knowing that something is wrong and doing it anyway. I know it's wrong, but I do it anyway. Oh God, how bad. Then?
Ethical dilemma is a choice between alternatives that may all be ethical and valid.
Read again. Choice?
Choice between alternatives that may all be ethical and valid.
Okay, dilemma is choice between options, he said? What did he say? Choice between?
Alternatives.
Okay, choice between alternatives that may or may not be, may or may not be?
Ethical and valid.
Ethical and valid. Okay, you have alternative choices and some choices may be ethical and valid, some may not be. And you have a dilemma. Should I do this? Should I do that? Okay, good.
And there's communication ethics.
What ethics?
Communication ethics.
Okay, communication ethics. Okay, go on, tell what is.
Communication ethics is how a person uses language, media, and journalism and create relationships guided by an individual.
Read again slowly. Again slowly.
Communication ethics is how a person uses language, media, and journalism.
Wait. How a person uses language, media, and journalism. So if I write bad things on my Facebook account, that's unethical, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm using media to spread hate, for example. Yes, go on.
And create relationship guided by an individual's morals and values.
Okay, creating relationship guided by your moral values. Okay, then next.
The key to ethical communication is being always considerate of other people.
Okay, you said be considerate of other people. Let me write here. Be considerate of other people. What do you mean by this? I want you to explain to me.
Like we have to know like how other people are thinking, and we have to.
Good. When you are considerate to others, you care about others. You care how they might feel. If you are doing something, you care how it might affect them. And if you think that your decision might affect them badly, you don't do it. Right? It's a good idea. In life, you are in hospitality field. And the most important thing in hotel is always asking, how will he feel if I do this? Because hospitality is about all human relationship, right?
Yeah.
Yes, go on then.
And the last is any 5 guidelines for making ethical communications.
Okay, 5 guidelines. Let's see one by one. Read them.
Be truthful and honest.
Wait. Be truthful and Honest. That means we should not tell lies as far as possible. But do you think sometimes we have to tell lies, right? Sometimes it's difficult to be truthful, right? Yes, go on.
Speak non-judgmentally.
Speak?
Non-judgmentally.
What is that? Speak non-judgmentally. What is that? What do you mean by that?
Without judging.
Don't evaluate people. Don't judge. Don't give the impression that I'm saying you're good or bad, right? Then?
Avoid a negative tone.
What is a negative tone? I don't know. Can you say an example? What is a negative tone?
Maybe speaking harshly.
Speaking harshly, making people feel bad, giving the impression to people that you are not good in my eyes, right? Then?
Do not interrupt others.
Do not interrupt others while they're doing something.
Yeah.
Let them finish and then put a point. Yes.
Accept responsibilities.
Accept responsibility. You were given a job you could not do. Say sorry. Don't say I don't know. Accept responsibility. And if a job is given to you, give 100% to it. I'll do it. If you were sick, come. Either inform or come. What else? Anything else?
That's it.
Well done. Give her a big hand. Well done, Sajina. I'm very glad. Thank you. Thank you. Take a place. Thank you, Sajina. Okay, let's invite Ellen now. Then we'll invite you. We'll listen all three people. Okay. So what was the topic given to you?
I think 6 number.
6. 6 related communication skills. Okay, we'll use the book and we'll see what is there. We'll use the book. Wait a minute. I'll help you.
There were some technical issues.
Okay. I'll open the chapter and we'll see from the book. No problem. Wait a minute. 5, 6. Okay. So developing skills for your career. So here we have a point. The good thing about this book is that, this book is so user friendly. Okay, let's read and talk. So, wait a minute. Don't come this side, otherwise you will appear on the camera. Okay, so what is the first? Critical thinking. Read that point, read out.
In many of the assignments and activities, you will need to define and solve problems and make decisions or form judgments about a situation or set of circumstances.
Okay, so critical thinking, as we read, is about solving problems, right? Critical thinking is about making decisions, right? Critical thinking is about forming judgments about a situation, right? And understanding. For example, look, today, he said, I'm not prepared. I encouraged him. Now he is ready. He came. I said, I'll help you. I opened the book and we're doing it now. If I was angry, if I shouted, you'll feel bad. But now we are doing it, right? Critical thinking is understanding a situation and handling it properly, right? Okay, read second point, read.
Collaboration. Depending on the configuration of your courses, you will have various opportunities to work with classmates on reports, presentations, and other projects.
Do you see, in this class, your business communication teacher is collaborating. Look, I didn't teach the whole lesson myself. I made you come and present, right? Collaboration is when you work with other people, right? Read the next point.
Knowledge application and analysis. The ability to learn a concept and then apply that knowledge to other challenges is a skill that employers value highly.
Okay, when you learn a concept or any knowledge, then or a skill, you will learn a concept and then apply that knowledge. Whatever we learn, we have to apply. Okay, then read next.
Business ethics and social responsibilities. As you work on projects throughout this course, be mindful of the ethical implications that you could encounter in similar projects on the job.
Okay. Ethical implications, what is right and wrong, right? Okay. Read next.
Information technology skills. Use projects and activities to build your skills with technology, including word processing apps, spreadsheets, presentation software, messaging system, and AI tools.
So in this course, you will learn about technology, right? Like word processing apps or Excel, PowerPoint, and then messaging systems and artificial intelligence tools, right? Last one?
Data literacy. You'll have multiple opportunities to fine-tune your data literacy skills, which include the ability to interpret, manipulate, summarize, and communicate data.
Okay, once again, read. Critical thinking, collaboration, knowledge, application and analysis, business ethics and social responsibility, information technology skill, and data literacy. Everybody say with me. Everybody say with me. Critical thinking.
Critical thinking.
Collaboration.
Collaboration.
Knowledge, application and analysis.
Knowledge, application and analysis.
Business ethics and social responsibility.
Business ethics and social responsibility.
Information technology skills.
Information technology skills.
Data literacy.
Data literacy.
Okay, note all the 6 words quickly. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Note down these 6 points. Alan, thank you. What class do you have next? No class, okay. Done? Done? Okay, now let's check what is learning objective 5. 5 was presented by Sajina. Let's check what is in 4. Okay, using technology to improve communication. Let's have a quick reading. Like when we use technology, the benefit is that communication is more effective with technology, right? It is more efficient, right? It can improve research and okay, you can discover, process and apply information better. Okay, you can make better decisions with technology. You can remove communication barriers using technology, right? We have one example, mobile app Rescue Time. This is an app you can check in Google, right? Then, what else we have? Okay. Understand that technology is only a tool and you should use technology wisely, right? Then, guard against information overload. For example, in this class, I might be giving you too much information. For example, sometimes we teachers use PowerPoint and we tell so much you feel bored and you feel bad in class, right? Use your tools wisely, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, because you may have some problem. You may leak information or you may have other problems, legal problems. Use tools efficiently and use technology to connect with people, right? Then, okay. What else we have? What is social media? Social media empowers you, right? It helps you communicate. Then we have mobile communication. Let's pay attention to it. Mobile communication. Maybe we have some benefits. Mobile communication tools, what are they? Like broadcast. Then you have conversations, right? Then what else do we have? Let's check. Intelligent communication technology, or ICT. What is that? Artificial intelligence to enhance communication, right? Then machine learning and deep learning, natural language processing, computer vision. You have another app, Color Note app. Look, ICT here, like for example, augmented writing system. Today, when you write email, your computer gives you options to write, right? If you have checked. I'm about to leave the class, don't worry. Then what else you have? AI tools, right? Automated writing, chatbots like ChatGPT. Okay. What else do we have? Okay. So we have covered this chapter, right? We have covered. Now your assignment is, write the assignment. Write the assignment. On one page, write an outline. On one page, write an outline of the 6 learning objectives. Write an outline of the 6 learning objectives and bring them to class. So we are stopping the class here. Thank you for being with me.